phenomenal work. And then when we do get on air and television shows or radio stations and start talking about some of the companies that we represent, things get real serious.
So where are you based?
I'm based everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, because I say it like that, not as an arrogant thing, but because of the way that we do our business. You know, it's about leaving footprints wherever we go. But I'm actually based in London, but I'm coming back to the East Midlands all the time. I got a lot of roots here in the East Midlands between Nottingham, Leicester, and Derby, Coventry, and Loughborough. So it's always a good trip coming back to the East Midlands. You know what I mean? A lot of people ask me where I've been, but I've never really left. I've always had things going on, but we're just waiting on the right time to bring it to the forefront.
What is Leap Diversify?
Leap Diversify is a nonprofit organization. For me as a professional athlete of 11 years, I thought it was important to find a way to be in a position to give back. But it was more important for me to give back here in the UK because this is the place that opened its gates for me first. And gave, you know what I mean? Whereas the NBA, they didn't give me a chance to play like that. The UK, they offered me an opportunity to make something of myself and become a better person, a better athlete, a better contributor to society. So for me to be in a position to turn that on its ear and take my experience from basketball and contacts and put that together into a nonprofit organization that engages kids through sport. We do all sports, but basketball is our USP because it's a new sport to the UK, and not a lot of people are playing it. But now we find ways to make people want to play it. And even if you can't, it's not about sending you to the NBA. It's just about providing you with a platform where you can enjoy a sport.
You're a very kind and generous man.
Yeah, well, no, not really. It's not really that because I wouldn't have been able to be a professional athlete if someone hadn't come into my area or to my school and show me how to work on my crossover or something like that. So being in a position to create a game of basketball or introduce a new sport to the UK, that's obviously going to be real big at the Olympics, is really, really fun. And it's just about just trying to understand and identify what skills are transferable from the everyday life to the playing field. And I think that can be said for all sports, whether it's self-esteem, confidence, being part of a team, you know what I mean, these kinds of things like that, you know what I mean, the same way you are on the court, it should be the same way you are off the court.
But that's not every person's aspect of it that look at it that way.
No,
just the fact of you look at it that way. I see, you know, the acknowledgement of knowing, you know, what fed you, you know, you're going to give something back, regardless of where you're from. It's where you earned your core.
Yeah, I always say it's not about where you're from.
Some people forget that element and just go straight back to where they're from.
It's about how you represent where you're at, where you're from.
Brilliant. What's the most satisfying thing about your work?
Are we talking about the commercial side or the non-profit side? I mean,
you can break it down.
The commercial side is cool because it gives me a chance to meet new people every day and hear about their companies and the things that they do. And you get a chance to identify people who are really, really serious. And the UK are full of people who are really, really serious about their business, but the competition is so serious. So I guess one of the most important things for me commercially is to work with a new company and actually get a result. From the nonprofit side is to actually see a kid with a smile on his face and with the end result for them is to actually walk away with something. More than just being able to play basketball, but just actually walk away with some life skills and the ability to know that they're a better person and they can do better things. They believe in themselves now. So,
what kind of events have you been involved in to date?
Whoa, that could really get serious because I'm a television presenter and actor, so I do a lot of events with regards to you know, doing television and film, and I've hosted everything from Miss Jamaica.
Wow.
If you go back in time, when you go back to East Midland time, I've hosted the Leicester Carnival for 3 years in a row, the Caribbean Queen Show. I've actually done some stuff back in the day in Nottingham with the basketball center that you have here, which is Jesse Boots. So I've been doing a lot of things with regards to kids and you know, trying to enhance my profile every way possible. So anywhere from Channel 4 to BBC and just doing a lot of different things, man. There's so many different things. I think you'd have to go to the website. I think we need more time if I was to start reeling off my schedule like that.
And what do you have planned for the future?
Oh, just to take it strength to strength. I mean, it's about, we're on this movement now of trying to inspire. There's a lot being said about role models and kids don't really have anything to look up to. But it's just about kids knowing what's out there. And I just so happen to work with a talented team of people who are built on that kind of ambition to you know, to help kids move forward, because you only know what you know. And, you know, when you surround yourself with that kind of ambition and passion, you know, I mean, it's only reflective in the kids and the things that we do. So we got a lot of events coming. We've got some events coming in your backyard tomorrow. So we'll get to that, you know, I mean, I'm sure before the interview is over. So it's just about trying to leave footprints, you know.
As we have Cory in the studio, you can, if you want to ask him any questions, you can call 0845 38 99975. You can do that by text, and that is KEMET, the space, in your message, and that is 80008.
The album, the only one, by KEMET, tracks including